Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I decided to come on and do. I actually haven't. I was telling y'all in my fiance's birthday vlog that I was gonna give y'all the details on this hair. I actually haven't even haven't even edited to be able to upload that video yet. So y'all will see the videos in reverse. Maybe no, maybe I don't know what I'll do, but. In that video, I was talking about, I had just got this hair and just got this hair installed. This is a touch up. This is not the same install. But in that video, I was telling y'all about, I was going to give y'all details on this hair and stuff like that. So, I got to come through with the hair review. Yeah, my hair review videos seem to do pretty good. I try to be pretty thorough. I've been wearing hair for years and years. I know good hair, so I know, what products to use for, so I try to be thorough. My hair reviews usually do pretty good. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into the video. So, this hair, let's get into the install first of all. Well, it's the same install from my fiance's birthday vlog, but I've gotten a touch up since. I didn't have these two things out. It was just a half up, half down. Y'all will see. But I've since gotten a touch up. I actually just got a touch up this past Friday. The initial install is by Oceana. She does her shit per usual. My touch up, I just went to Lala, the GOAT, who I usually go to for all my installs. Lala stopped doing hair. Well, she's back doing hair now, but she has stopped doing hair, completely. So, when she kind of stopped doing hair, Oceana's schedule kind of opened back up from her finishing up school and stuff like that. So so I just recently got a touch up on this Friday. I said, so get into it. They do their shit. They do their shit. I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. And yeah, so that's the install. So the hair is from Wig Dealer. This is their raw loose curly hair. So, I told y'all in my last Wig Dealer hair review, which was a body wave, I told y'all that, the next hair I wanted to buy, I wanted to be some curly. I actually thought that I would order it a lot sooner than what I did, throughout the summer. I wanted curly hair so bad this whole summer, and it's just bills start kicking my ass and stuff like that. So, that just, grown woman shit, we put that off to the wayside. I still had some hair. I still had my body wave Wig Dealer hair. So, when I was ready for an install, I, run that back type shit. So, yeah, I cuss a lot, y'all. I'm gonna try to cut that out. But y'all know y'all ain't new. Y'all ain't new to this. Y'all true to this. Anyways, yeah, so I thought I would be able to order hair a whole lot sooner than what I did. But, grown woman shit, we gotta do what we do when we do. So, fiance's birthday is September 8th. Going out of town for the weekend. We went to St. Louis. That was the ball. So, of course, I had to get my hair done. I had to get fly, shit like that. So, I ordered the hair. I ordered, like I said, it's this raw loose curly from Wig Dealer. All 16 inches. I learned my lesson that last time I ordered 18 inches is way too long for me. Way too long. I'll never order it. I love 16 inches. Yeah, so it's all 16 inches. And I'm sure y'all can already kind of tell the obvious. I'm sure I don't have to point it out. But my one issue with this hair. So we'll go with, y'all know the bases. Wig Dealer, top notch. Period. Hands down. You can't beat the hair quality. You cannot beat the customer service. You cannot beat the promptness of the delivery. They're on their shit. It's quality shit. It's quality hair, Shanice. It's quality hair, and you cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. I still will not order hair from nobody but Wig Dealer. It's up and it's stuck for me, right? So, my only complaint with this is, I'm sure y'all can notice it, right? This is the frontal. So I have two bundles. Y'all know I only do two bundles. I don't care whether it's a closure or a frontal. I do two bundles. I like a natural feel, a natural density. I don't like no thick, wiggy, all that, to each their own, but I do two. So the frontal does not match the frontal. I cannot talk. The frontal texture does not match the bundle texture, right? So I actually ordered my bundles first. Got them in, boom. All right, sitting on them, right? Couple weeks go by, I'm able to order my frontal. Okay, boom, get that in. It's HD. Y'all know. Anyways, so couple weeks go by, I'm able to order the frontal or whatever. So I get it in, and right off the bat, I noticed that the frontal texture is a lot tighter than the bundles. But me being me, I'm like, all right, I'm not thinking none of it. It's gonna all come together once we wet it. Once we, it's gonna all come together or whatever. So I take my frontal before my appointment. I take and drop my frontal off to my stylist. I go into my appointment, and I'm noticing she's got it, on the mannequin head where she's been, plucking it, bleached it, and all that. So I noticed how still really curly it looks. Okay, whatever. We're gonna put it together. So even she said, she's like, oh, she's doing my hair, and she, gets to the point she's finna sew it in. She's like, oh, yo, textures ain't gonna match. And I was like, I know. I was like, I kind of noticed that. I was like, it's all supposed to be loose wave though. And she was like, oh, they bogus. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's all supposed to be loose wave, like raw Indian loose wave, right? She was like, oh. So I'm like, I was just hoping that, once I got it in and, wet it was going to all come together and, stuff like that or whatever. So no biggie, whatever. She sews it in, we get done. And my shit's slayed, don't get me wrong, as y'all see, get into it. But that's my only complaint. There is a big difference in the texture from the bundles and the frontal. So in my mind, and mind y'all, so I'm at my hair appointment, like I'm getting ready to go out of town that very day of my hair appointment, right? So I'm at my hair appointment. What am I? First of all, I paid, all this money to get the hair. I paid for a deposit for my appointment. I'm going out of town this weekend. I have shit to do. So what am I supposed to not get it installed because, you know what I mean? It's off, a little bit. No, I had no choice but to get that shit sewed in. It's my fiance's birthday weekend. We out of here. I have no choice or whatever. So cool, it gets in and it's cute as fuck. My hair is cute as fuck. Don't get me wrong. But as I'm noticing every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, it's like a major difference. So in my mind, I'm like, well, maybe, accidentally, I got sent a deep wave frontal. And, it's not a deep, Jerry curl deep wave. But to me, and it's still a loose wave, but to me, it's just a much tighter, curl than this. I've wet my hair, spray bottle, whatever, and then I got this, I'll show you what I use. So I wet my hair with a spray bottle, and then I usually use this Aussie hair insurance. If you know about this. I use this in my natural hair. It's the shit. So it's just a leave-in conditioner. Oh, sorry. You're okay. Hold on. So it's just a leave-in conditioner. Hold on one sec. Brief intermission, but I'm back. I was just eating 3-6 pretzels. If you know, fire. Anywho, so yeah, I usually use this. It's just a leave-in conditioner. If you got some curly hair, be it bundles or your real hair, you want that wet look, you want to define it, a little water, spray this in it, good to go, right? Go to every time. I used to use the John Frieda Dream Curls when I used to have wet hair. It works wonders, it really does the job, really defines the curls. Only thing with the John Frieda is it makes your curls kind of crunchy if you use too much. So just don't use a lot, but this don't make your hair crunchy at all. It defines it and it keeps it, you know what I mean? But it's not crunchy at all, right? So I discovered this also from Aussie. Aussie is a bomb brand, but this ain't about that, y'all know. Anyway, so Aussie Miracle Curls. So I started using this in it, wet my hair. I'll still use some of this, and then I'll take some of this and, put it throughout and do this, right? So it's cute. My hair is fire. It's cute, but every time I would look in the mirror, I'd be like, man, that's such a big difference. So anyways, I reached out to the company. We were, it's weekend. We out of town. We hanging out, whatever. So the more and more I think about it, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna reach out to them and just see, I send them pictures. You know what I mean? Like there's y'all, okay? Definite difference in texture, right? There's definite different. I mean, I'm not crazy. Like I know hair. I've been at this for a long time, right? So I'm like, maybe I'm gonna reach out to them. Thus far, I feel like I haven't spent thousands and thousands of dollars with them so far, but this hair ain't cheap. I mean, it's not the most expensive on the market, but this hair ain't cheap at all. Like, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind. It's worth every penny, right? It's worth every penny. The quality is top notch. I'm not taking nothing away from them. That was my only concern. So I'm like, I've spent this will be my second basically purchase with them. You know what I mean? So the first time I purchased a couple bundles in a frontal. Then I went back to them and I purchased a closure. And then this time I purchased a couple bundles in a closure. So, each time this is over $300 every time. Each time. You know what I mean? Even if I'm breaking it down, you know what I mean? If I'm, maybe I didn't. First time I was able to order the bundles and the frontal all at once. You know what I mean? But this time I'm just ordering the bundles. Then I'm gonna get my frontal in a couple weeks or whatever. Even if I'm breaking it down, it's still the same amount. So this is over $300 each time. This is my second time purchasing them with them, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna just reach out to them, just see. I'm like, they have awesome customer service so far. I'm like, I'm gonna just reach out to them, send pictures. I'm like, maybe they'll be like, okay, some kind of way, you know what I mean? You guys sent out a deep wave, no problem. I was not looking for a refund. I was not looking for an exchange, obviously, because it's already in my head. You know what I mean? I just wanted some kind of explanation, because there's a definite difference in texture. Let me know, okay, yeah, there was a mistake. We did send you out, you know what I mean, the wrong one. So some kind of explanation, or some kind of, like I said, I want a refund. I didn't want to exchange, but you know what I mean? Something. You know what I mean? A discount off for the next purchase. Let me send you out. Oh, you're right. That is a big difference in texture. You know what I mean? Let me send you out, the correct texture of frontal. You know what I mean? Whatever. All right. So it was a weekend. I reached out to them. Whatever. Monday so they have a number you can call on their website or whatever. So that Monday, I think it was a holiday whatever it was, I called them. It was a Monday, right? So they open, I think around 11 or whatever. So I call the number. The lady answers. She's polite when she answers. I'm like, I explained, what happened to her. I mean, what happened or whatever, and she's like, she was like, oh, did you what did she say? Forgot how she put it, but she was like, no, because there's no refunds. Oh, she was like, oh, did you get it? Was it written on the pack? Was it written, what texture it was? I'm like, yeah, it was there, but it's not matching up. She was like, oh, because there's no refunds or exchanges. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm not trying to get a refund. I'm not trying to exchange. But I can send you pictures to let you know, like, you gotta fill me out, right? So she was like, okay, she was like, text this number. What number was it? I think it was the same number I called. She was like, you can text this number. And she was like, and send pictures. She said, I'm going to send it over to the manager or the boss or something like that. And she was like, we can go over some recommendations. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm very polite. I'm very whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and send pictures. In my mind, there's going to be no kind of way that you can't be like, okay, yeah, that's a major difference. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll send pictures. Cool. This is what I was trying to, get to. So I text the number. I sent the pictures or whatever. Couple hours go by. I hadn't heard, because I was under the understanding, she was like, you send the pictures and then we'll, so a couple hours go by. I hadn't heard anything. So I call. Or did I text? No, I called. And I was like, hey, I sent the pictures over. I just wanted to make sure you got them. I hadn't heard anything. And she was like, oh, yeah, we did get them. Some about, I don't know if the manager was busy, or she was out or something like that. She'll get back to you, by the next day. Okay, cool, no problem. Since I know, she's not in today, I won't be looking forward to a call today. Cool, no problem. All right, we hang up. The next day comes. I give them to probably about 11:30, 11:45, and I call like, hey, I'm just checking back. I called yesterday. I was told I would hear something today. She's like, I forgot. Yeah, what did she say? She still wasn't rude or anything like that. She was like, we did get them. We sent them over to them. So and basically, just give her a little bit. She's definitely gonna get back to you today. All right, cool. So they did call me a few hours from that. I missed the call. I called right back. And she was just basically like, oh yeah, basically she said, yeah, the textures don't match. Like confirming, like, oh yeah, the bundles and the frontal are not gonna match. Okay, like, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because here's my whole thing, right? Here's my whole thing. This whole time, mind you, I told you I had to order my bundles, and then a couple weeks, I was gonna order my frontal. So this whole time, I'm thinking, to save money, I'm thinking, okay, well maybe I'll just, maybe I just won't get the frontal from Wig Dealer. Like maybe I can find a nice, frontal on like Amazon or something like that. Just that's gonna match just the texture to save some dollars and whatever. Not what I wanted at all, because I know the quality. Not what I wanted, but just in that moment, I'm like, well, maybe to save some dollars, I'll just do that, whatever. So I decided not to do that because I'm like, it was so hard. When I was searching on Amazon, it was so hard, like, finding, like, the right textures. Either something is like, y'all know how it be. So for me, when I order from a company, you know what I mean? If you have, okay, so my thing is like, right? If I'd have bought 2 straight bundles and bought a straight frontal, then, then would my textures have matched? Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, why advertise it as, loose curly? It's all loose curly, Indian, raw Indian loose curly is what I purchased, right? The frontal and the bundles, right? Why are they listed as the same if they're not going to match? I don't know. It was just weird to me, because why? Like, do y'all get it? Can anybody make sense of that to me? If I was ordering from your company and I was going to buy 2 bundles of Body Wave and a Body Wave frontal, don't you expect for all of that to be Body Wave? You feel me? Don't you expect for it to match perfectly? Like, it's just weird to me. They don't match. They're not gonna match. Okay, and it's probably, maybe it's because it's raw hair. And you know what I mean? Like, when people's real hair, wherever this is sourced from, India, since it's Indian hair, I'm sure their hair texture is not the same all over. Maybe it is tighter. They're, tighter in the front and, looser in the back, or, whatever. I'm sure maybe because it's raw hair. My only pet peeve, as y'all see, is bomb. As y'all see, no complaints. No complaints. Other than that. Other than, and it's just kind of, I don't know. When I first got it done, I was kind of so conscious about it, because I'm like, who's this girl out here? I'm thinking people gonna be like, oh, who's this girl with this deep wave frontal and these body wave bundles? Like, y'all feel me? But that is my only pet peeve. The hair is gorgeous per usual. The lace, top notch. Customer service, still top notch. Other than the fact of that not matching, and I don't know. I just felt like it should have been in some description box that, hey, those 2 are not gonna match. Tripping? Am I tripping, y'all? Okay, so that's that on that. Don't get me wrong, I will still continue to order hair from them. Their hair is top notch. Their hair is A1. It's still worth every penny. It's still very beautiful, very flowy. No naps, no wraps, none of that. So yeah, my brother and sister just got here, so I guess that's gonna conclude this video. I just wanted to get my, raw, loose, curly wig dealer hair review out the way. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Start liking my videos. Start commenting. I don't know. There's something set to where when I put up videos, the comments are turned off, but I did not set it that way. So I don't know. I'm going to try to figure it out, y'all. I'm tech savvy, but I'm not. When it comes to YouTube, I'm very, I don't know. I don't know a lot of shit. I just, not too long ago, know how to edit and stuff like that. I'm not that, so. Please like my video, though. I know y'all can do that. I know y'all can do that. Like my video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Check out all the rest of my videos. I got few hair reviews. I got some, I be trying to make some bangers. Your girl be hanging and banging. Hey. Hanging and banging. Hey. Okay, y'all. Anyways, that concludes this video. And catch y'all on the next one.